Hello, I'm John Kaiser.
And I'm Maida Rensberger.
And Maida and I are both very happy that you're taking time to watch this video. What we want to cover in the video is our culture, our history, and we'll share with you a timeline of how the company has evolved.
And I hope that you, when you stop watching this movie.
Okay, so I started out my part of this video talking about culture, and I talked about the why culture, and we've been working on it for a number of years, and there's been one person who's really been the driver behind the development of the culture, even going back to several years ago when we reflected on who we are, who we think we want to be, and how others perceive us. But Maida Rensberger has been the driver of our culture development, so I'm thrilled to turn the video over to Maida Rensberger to talk a little bit about, in more detail, of our culture. And which button?
No,
this
that
one?
button. Yep. And I can always kind of lean in and switch it.
Yeah, because they'll cut. All right.
Exactly. Okay.
Are you more comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So let me start telling you the story by looking at this beautiful tree that you see and what it really means to our culture and how it relates to our culture. When we looked at building intentionally developing our culture, we asked ourselves, what are the components needed to develop a great culture? We truly wanted it to be more than just a vision and more than just words on a screen. So we looked at ourselves and realized that in order to build a great culture, we need to know who we are. Therefore, what is our character? What's the company's character? How do we humanize who we are as an organization? Then we looked at our purpose. Why do we do what we do? What's the spirit behind everything that we do in our company? Our values, what are our core values and our moral compass, if you will? And then the two last components of having a great culture are really awareness, building awareness, because without awareness, you can't act on anything. Without being aware of your actions or your impact on others, you can't progress. So awareness is a big piece of our culture and development of our culture. And then living and inspiring, kind of bringing it full circle to the point where we can live our culture every day and inspire others to do the same. So we start with our character. We actually John talked a little bit about our self-reflection. We literally went through a self-reflection process where we looked at who we are, how we've gotten to where we've gotten to. We also did a lot of surveys with our employees, with our vendors, with our retailers to ask them, how do you perceive OneCoast? To really learn, are we who we truly think we are? And making sure that if we're not, that we correct that. So we started with our character, and we actually went through the exercise of writing out our character profile. So if OneCoast was a person, who would it be? So I would like to read that to you so that you can really visualize OneCoast as a person, but also help put yourself in our shoes. So I strive to be kind and considerate to others, to listen patiently and offer guidance and solutions with genuine interest to help, to be direct but with the spirit of honesty and well-being, to be independent and courageous, but also a team player who believes that all good comes from the collaboration with others and the infusion of everyone's talent and skill, to be professional but lighthearted, to be open to feedback and learn from every situation, to always be a leader but also a student, to surround myself with others with similar beliefs, to make decisions carefully and rationally, to be open-minded and stay inspired by diversity of knowledge, to see the best in others and help them reach their full potential, to be analytical with belief that facts outweigh assumptions, but also believe in the art of business and life where going off your instincts and gut brings you to places others wouldn't dare to go, to be purposeful and visionary, to be tactical but flexible, to be unafraid of changes and embrace them, knowing that the only way to grow is to change and adapt with the demands of time and technology. And above all, to care about my OneCoast family, my vendor and retailer friends, and provide a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. I am OneCoast. So I hope that hearing that helps you to really recognize who the company is as a person and who we strive to be every single day. And in those tough days or those tough situations that you find yourself in, you can reflect upon these words and find it in you to really live up to who we are. I'm going to take a break so we can always